Welcome to episode 3 of Nona Knows. I'm Maria, aka Ma, aka Nona.
And I'm Julia, I guess now, aka Coach, because
Yeah,
we're
because
back in
you're
coaching
back in
season.
coaching. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to change all the schedules for Julia's volleyball, I've said before.
And I'm a busy gal.
Now we're busy. We have so much to talk about today,
We
like
do,
maybe too
actually.
much because we're restricted on time. Why are we always restricted on time when we have more to talk about then?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
That's
It's just the way it is.
poor planning. We gotta talk to
Very poor planning. We
the
didn't even
studio
speak
heads
to
on
each
that
other
one,
today, and we look the same. I
which is
don't know,
crazy.
which is a little bit. I don't even know. Do you love my shoes? Like these are my favorite shoes.
Those are very cute.
Are they cute? What do you think,
Yeah.
guys? Do you like my shoes?
Cute.
Thanks. They're kids' shoes. They're kids' shoes.
Yeah, you have small feet.
I know. The rest of my, from the waist down, decided it didn't want to grow.
Mm,
We are the same but different in that way too, because you're
interesting.
tall and I'm short.
And I got big feet. And you have little baby feet.
Little baby feet. Julia's usually helping me out with those things. But anyways, yeah. So another thing that we have opposite but the same, because it's the same problems
Yep,
that we look for in all kinds of things.
this is true.
That's all right. And on a good day, I'm 5 feet. Oh, you're laughing. What the heck happened right there?
I don't know.
Listen, I just have to not slouch. Hold on, let me see.
No.
See, this is why these chairs make me look even like weirder. I don't know. It's
I
fine.
have to so that we're on the
So
same
that we're on the
level.
same level.
Aesthetically, it looks
So
good.
I need a booster seat. Is that what you're saying to
Maybe.
me?
You
Okay,
just
we'll
pop
work
your
on
like
that.
1 foot underneath.
We'll get you a larger cushion.
A larger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, let's get to the good stuff. So last week we said we're going to discuss some vertical platforms with you, and Julie and I kind of went through and made a list. So we'll try to do like 4 per episode. We're not going to saturate you every time
Yeah.
because that's just boring if you ask me. It's boring content, but we wanted some real content and we wanted to be able to help you because I think that we all go through when we're on internet or new things or whatever, we all do something and it'd be nice if you had like a guiding hand to say don't do that because it's not good or do this because that works really well
Mhm.
in everything, right? So we'll try. We're not saying we're going to be right about everything. So if you have more information and you see this, obviously make comments so that we know,
Yeah.
where to go to look or where to go to be more informed. This is the research that we have as of today. It doesn't mean it's absolute. What we did find is that majority of the platforms that we looked at have sort of like a high and a low. You can pay this much or you can pay this much. And then they have coins and then they have bonuses and they have majority of them have all of that.
Yeah.
So you're looking at different ways of paying and different ways of watching something for free. If you watch this many ads, we'll give you this many episodes for free.
Yeah.
So they all seem to have that. So be prepared for that. So today we're going to talk about Drama Box. What we'll do, Dimitri, too, because you're going to be, when we do this, we'll post up the logos for each one of these, so everybody can relate them, right?
Throw it back to the first episode. Insert logo
Insert
here.
logo here, yeah. So Drama Box was very specific when we looked it up. When we looked
Yeah.
up all the information, it said $214.99 per year.
Mhm.
But then it had like a weekly $13.99. Then it also said like that gives you 1,000 coins. So again, you're going into something where you're gonna have to buy coins, and the coins are gonna tell. The thing that I was getting frustrated about the coins is that it doesn't always tell you how many episodes equals the coins.
Yeah.
So that's a little frustrating as well when you go into this. So you buy 1,000 coins, you think for
Oh yeah, that'll be enough. And then
that'll be enough, and then all of a sudden you're not even through the episodes and you're like, I gotta buy more coins. So that's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
I want to say that. Real Short is the other one that we looked into. Real Short was a little more vague, I think, with their information because it was about $20 a week is what it was saying.
Yeah. It was. It didn't make sense.
It
It's
didn't.
just kind of say how much it is.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
yeah, and I think it's the packages that you can purchase on Real Short is
Yeah.
what gives you the actual amounts. But to me, I will say this: I don't mind paying like that's $80 a month, right? So if you
Mhm.
were to pay $80 a month to go to see a movie at the movie, you're watching multiple movies on verticals, right? So I
Yeah.
think it's worth it. Maybe it sounds like a lot of money, but again, when you're going to the movies, I go to the movies, I'm spending for 2 of us, it's $50 to get in.
Yeah.
right? That's one movie. So
There's also the argument to be made you're already paying probably about the same, maybe a little bit more
okay,
for all the other streaming platforms
true, right?
like Netflix, Hulu, whatever,
Yeah,
Disney, all those
yeah.
too. So it's
There's a
like,
lot of money already going out. Yeah,
yeah,
I
for
see.
subscriptions too. So it's
Yeah, it's frustrating. I will agree. The other one, I don't know if did I say Real Short has coins as well? Did I say that?
yeah.
Okay. The other one we looked at was Dream Short. Dream Short is coins.
I think that was the best one
It
though.
was, we found that it was like, so $5.50 for 400 coins. That's not bad.
Mhm.
We thought that that was pretty good. So that was Dream Short. There's also like, they had a lot of free episode ways to get free episodes
Yeah.
on Dream Short.
They also had some that were free already.
Yeah, so they already had a few, like if so some we have to pay for and some were for free on this platform. So we kind of thought that that was pretty good.
Pretty fair,
Yeah,
yeah.
we thought that was pretty fair,
Yeah.
both of us. And then we looked at Stardust TV, which is very strange, I'm sure, for everybody. One time $12.99 for like for a purchase, and then the weekly subscription was 25 low, 40 high.
Yeah.
And we were looking at that. So 40 is very high.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stardust did not give us as much information maybe
No.
as we thought that they were going to give us. So sometimes it's hard on these. That's the one thing we did notice. So you can Google, you can look on the subscription. If you get a subscription, you can look at the subscription itself, and it still doesn't really explain it. I'm sure I'll have to do a lot more investigation. That's just what we found on 4. And there's a lot more we looked at and just didn't get through them because we wanted to give proper information. We didn't want to give half of information. So again, if you're looking through these verticals and you're looking for a good deal, again, Dream Short seemed to be the best deal for the 4 that we've done today.
Yeah.
My personal preference right now from having gone through them is Real Short, not because of the money, just because of the amount of new stuff they kick out.
Yeah.
In the time frames they kick it out.
And the quality is a little bit better.
And the
too.
quality seems a little higher. That's just my preference in the 4 that we've discussed today. So if you have any questions or you want us to research a certain one we don't even know about, let us know and we will research it for you and we'll take a look.
Yeah.
And we'll try it out and see so that we can give you opinion. We're not saying our opinion is all that in a bag of chips. There's an expression for you. But of course we will try. And then Julie and I sat there and discussed, we keep talking about different actors on verticals and we don't really discuss their abilities or their acting ability. Just abs, really. That's all Julia talks about. But that's okay. So today, I asked Julia what some of her favorites were right now. And Meg Bush was one of them.
Yeah, I just watched one, I believe it's Keys to My Heart, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And I've seen her in a couple other ones too, but I think she plays a very good. She is getting a little bit typecast.
Oh, is she?
So, but she does really play the innocent, like shyer character that has to like
Timid,
go
like a
through
timid?
something and then they like
Oh,
find
yeah.
their strength, I guess, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
which I think she's good at that.
Good. Well, yeah, that's good. I like her too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one I talked about was one of the very first verticals I ever watched. Had Grace Swanson in it, and I thought she was pretty good. And she's been in a lot since I've seen that too. And I always enjoy her. A lot.
Yeah, no,
So she's a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
Then the guy that you wanted to talk about, Ben Taylor.
Oh yeah, I've seen him in a lot of different ones too. He has pretty good like
Range. Yeah,
yes.
he's got a lot of
Yeah.
different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not like doing the same like Nick there.
Nick, my mafia man.
Yeah, he's not, doing the same.
Yeah. He's getting a lot of
genre.
free
He's, like,
publicity out
branching
of us.
out.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say we got to cut it back
Yeah.
a bit. No, just go
Yeah.
on anyway.
Bye, Nick. We're done talking about you.
Probably never. But anyway, go on.
But yeah, no, I've seen him in a lot of different ones, and sometimes as the main male character, sometimes as the side character, or
Yeah.
the hero, the villain, kind of.
Yeah.
He's been all over. He's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a few with him in it too, and I thought he had a good range too. He's got a different style too, which I was enjoying.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm getting into technical. I'm trying not to be technical today, Julie. It's too technical, so I won't be technical today. But yeah, I did enjoy him too.
Yeah.
So when you showed me, I was like, yeah. So the one that we also both talked to. So Jared Harper is one of the original ones that I saw.
Yeah. Same.
As well. And I think he has his own production company and he writes and all that. He is, I think, he doesn't play a good guy that I've seen very often. He plays always like kind of the off.
He plays your morally gray.
Yeah, kind of guy. So
that's my sweet spot.
Is that your sweet spot?
Yeah.
Morally gray? Good
morally
to
gray
know.
Man.
Good to know. Yeah, but I've enjoyed him too, and I enjoyed him in like he was with Grace in the first one that I watched.
Yeah, I think that was the one I saw too.
Yeah, that's the first one I ever really watched. So and that was I keep saying it's last year, but you said it's February. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. So he's also one of the characters that we tend to or actors that we tend to gravitate towards. Yeah. The other one that you like a lot right now, like a lot, is Seth Eden.
Yeah.
That's your little sweet
hot
spot. Yeah.
Hi, Seth.
Hi, Seth. Yeah, so that's your little thing, which is great. I think that I said last week too, like there's some actors that play amazing part, like bad guys. There's some that are, I agree with you. They're typecasts sometimes. I looked today because who was I looking at today? Because I was trying to figure out his age because someone said something about him being old and it didn't match. Do you know what I mean? So, it was Tim Stein. I'm sorry if I'm saying the name incorrectly. Someone was saying he's in his 40s and I was like, I don't think so. I think he played a character in his 40s, but I don't think he's in. So I did my usual deep dive. And yeah, he's only like 30 something. Like maybe, even if he is like, I think he's 30. So he's still young. He's still baby.
Yeah.
That's baby to me.
Baby.
That's still baby to me.
It's not for me.
No, I not you, but me. But anyways, so you don't always know because of the character that they play, how old they really are or whatever. But as long as to me, in the verticals, we continue to watch because we're addicted. Let's not even sugarcoat that. But the second reason is often it's very entertaining because something is so bad that you can't let it go because you're like, oh my, I can't, I'm going fast sometimes through episodes because I'm like, no, but I'm still watching. I don't stop watching.
Sucks you in, man.
Anyways, yes, it does suck you in. Anyways, and for those of you that don't know, like I'm old school. I write things on a pad of paper because I have zero memory. But anyways, so the
old timers.
Old timers, yeah, that's right. Or some timers, who knows? So we were supposed to watch Secret Life of a Mafia Sweetheart last week. I don't know who watched it. Probably nobody. I watched it.
You know what? That's my bad. I showed them the pool boy. Now they don't trust anything.
Now they don't trust you.
They're just like.
So
actually, that was yours, but still. You came up with the
name of the movie.
Yeah, the Secret
Life
of the Mafia Sweetheart. Yeah. But
so I will tell you, it had Mark Pontarelli, I think his name is the male lead. It's to me it started off slow, but that's okay. That happens, right? But sometimes when something's slower, I'm like, okay, this is too slow. And I'm like scrolling. So it did start off a little bit slow, but it was good. It was the usual typical ending too. Like they all have the same freaking ending. No, that's not true. Some of them don't. But 99 they get married, they're happy, they have kids, like the whole 9 yards. There's only a few where like there's one that a kid dies in, there's one that those couple ones that are in there. But anyway, so that's that's our quick review of verticals, which we will continue to be addicted to.
Yes.
And addicted to all the actors. Thank you for entertaining us and all of the companies that are putting these wonderful verticals together. Thank you for hooking us.
We called them bad too.
They what?
We're sorry we called some of them bad. We appreciate what you're doing.
We appreciate it, but whatever. All right, so today's Munja Minute. You ready? I thought we were going to do sports today. Because we got lots to talk about. The gossipy and there's a lot that happened in sports since Thursday. Football started. Yay, football.
The Lions did not do well. Kind of sad and disappointed about that one. Um, but
But okay, so let's not even talk about scores because there's 100 different podcasts that probably talk about scores and talk about plays and talk
mhm,
about good plays, bad play, tackle, whatever. What's the center doing? What's your cornerback doing? Well, everybody's got something, which I'm sure we can get into if you want to.
mhm.
But there's some other really cool things that happened in sports.
Oh, the Bills kicker.
Talk about that.
Yeah, so he is 41, I believe.
Yeah.
He was called like 48 hours or something before their first
Game.
game. Wasn't even on the roster. Took a red eye to play in this game and ended up doing a phenomenal job.
43-yard kick to
43
win the
yard
game.
kick, yep, to win the game. Which I think is awesome.
I think Can you imagine? Like, I don't know how many people are in sports, but you and I have both played sports all of our
Mhm.
lives, right? If that's my dream, like that's hurt in hockey. That's happened several times where the
Yeah.
Zamboni guy has to come
Yes,
in as a
the
goalie.
goalie, yes.
Like that has happened. There's an accountant that had to come in one time. That has happened many times actually
Mhm.
in hockey history. It was always my dream. I'm like, I'm going to get called in one day. I'm going to get, no, that's never happened. But anyways, it would have been awesome. Let me just tell you
Yep.
that since hockey is my game. But can you just imagine thinking that your career, like he was apparently putting plays together for
His
11-year-old
yeah, his son's football team.
football team?
Yeah.
Could you imagine thinking your career is finished? You're at the end. You've gone as far as you possibly could go,
Yeah.
only to get a phone call and say, "By the way, your dream is not dead." Imagine that call. I'm telling you, I'm having goosebumps thinking about
Yeah.
it. Like, could you imagine?
I would be crying for days.
I don't know about the crime, but
I
I
would've
would
cried.
definitely be in shock. I
For
would do
sure.
it. For 100%, I would do it.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think it was a matter of if he was gonna do it or not. I just think, it's just kind of like, okay, wow, and then
And
you're
then,
going.
that's
Yeah.
why your brain is like, ah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Could you, like, I'm just loving
And
that.
you end up winning the game for him. So
So, yeah, that is the best show of a dream.
absolutely.
I hope they keep him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Hopefully.
haven't read on it yet, but I'm going to check into that because
Mhm.
they should keep him
Yeah,
signed.
for
It's
sure.
not going to cost them much. It's probably under the cap, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, he's a kicker. How much?
How much could that really cost? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, kickers. Sorry. Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, don't come for me.
I love you, Bates. Let's
Yeah.
go Batesy.
Sorry, Pat McAfee. We do love you. So the other thing that was sort of a huge controversy was the spitting, the Eagles game, the Eagles Cowboys game.
I did watch that game. Yes.
And as did I actually. I'm not an Eagles fan. I enjoy them and I think they're a good football team. One of
I
my
just
close
hate the Cowboys.
who doesn't?
So.
They are not America's team. I don't know where they got that name, but that's redonkulous. But
Mhm.
anyway, my girlfriend is like over addicted Eagles, like has to have
yeah.
green things.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a whole thing. Like, that cup in my house that and I say,
Mhm.
don't be careful with that cup. That's her cup because when she comes to my house to watch football, she
Yeah.
has to have that cup. It's
Yeah.
like a tradition.
The Eagles fandom, they're
It's
tough.
It's serious, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all her superstitions are, if you wear something green, chances are she'll find a way to get it from you. Like that green. But anyways, so I called her and I was just like, I was, throwing some chirps in about the Eagles and what kind of play was that? And now they're 5, they have to spit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I had to throw in the jobs.
Well, I think they showed the clip, and I think
Yeah.
What's his name? Dak Shepard. The
Yeah,
quarterback? He spit first.
Yeah, but he didn't get it on. He did spit,
Yeah.
and intentionally. Obviously, you can see it.
Yeah.
And then Carter was like, "I'm spit," and it was on him. But the ref was right there to see it. So that's on you. Like,
So you
come on,
guys,
dude.
you gotta do a quick scan before you do things in front of refs. Just like a little, and then you can. And then to the Chargers Chiefs game, where the one guy like slapped
Yeah,
Kelsey,
and was like, and I don't.
and nothing happened
Yeah, and nothing.
because apparently it was open palm, so it's fine.
So it's fine. Yeah.
I was like, what is that? What is that? I don't know what's going on with football this week, but you boys all over the place. Got to figure your stuff out.
Yeah, like come on. You know what? I say it consistently, and I have male friends that are
Mhm.
in high athletics, and I'm like, your testosterone needs, like, you got to come down. Like,
Yeah.
literally, you're getting upset about things you do not need to be getting upset about sometimes.
Yeah.
But also at that level, when you play at a really high level,
You're getting paid a stupid amount of money, dude.
but you're up there, like your whole being is into it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like your soul is into it. So coming sometimes making a decision when you're ah is really hard, right? Like I mean, that's something that I coach and I mentor even on a regular basis in the workplace. You can get very angry at somebody, but try not to respond when you're in your anger. They don't have that time to do that, right? So I'm coaching people to go, okay, yes, you're right. They said that wrong. They did things wrong. Give it a minute. You're mad. It won't be a professional exchange. Give it time so that you can come to a professional exchange.
Mhm.
They have no time for that. It's in the moment, right?
No, but
So
also you take it out on them in the next play.
facts.
Like
Or someone else
you
does. Like in
don't, you know what I
hockey,
mean?
hockey there's rules. Okay, there are unwritten rules, but there's rules, okay? I will tell you 100% in hockey, if you hit somebody that is not normally what we call like the bruiser or whatever,
The
um, the
goon.
goon. I don't like that word, but anyways, the tough guy, okay?
Mhm.
If you hit somebody that's not the tough guy on that team that you hit is coming after you the next play. You're done, and you should know that.
Mhm.
That's just how it is. You even have like they played Four Nations this past winter, the American team, the USA team made plans to start fights at the beginning of the game to get things going. There were 3 fights within 9 seconds of the game. Like that's pretty awesome, actually. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be, but in hockey, fights are not just to retaliate. They're to get the team up and going. They're to, get that one play that gets the team back into it. Like
Mhm.
there's a lot of that, right? And then Canada lost that game. So they knew what they were doing. But then Canada ended up beating them anyways, as we do. As we do. Sorry,
Yes, we do.
Americans. We just seem to do that more often
Not
than you
sorry.
do it. But yeah, so I think there's a lot of things that happen in sports over the years that you can say are
Mhm.
ridiculous, but when your whole being is at that level, I don't know how you respond any different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can look from the outside and go, "Oh my God, come on, you're five spitting at each other,"
Yeah.
but in that moment, that's what that person felt and couldn't come out of it, and I get it. I get it. Or slapping,
I don't know.
but anyway. So
They're
yeah, it
at
was
work.
hmm?
At the end of the day, they're at work.
Correct.
You
And you
gotta
have
have a little bit
and
more decorum.
and you are people's heroes, right? Like
Yeah.
people look up to you. So
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. I
And
understand
they're
that.
like, oh yeah, spit on him. Like, come on.
So what did you have? You had an
Oh,
amaretti.
amaretti, yeah.
So we have amarettis, we have wine
They're
cookies.
not really that soft.
They're not?
No.
Oh, I got the soft
I
ones.
know, but they're not. They're like
Oh,
chewy.
chewy? Mm.
Yeah. Like they're day old.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
I
fine.
didn't bake. I got peaches though. So
I
if
love
Dimitri,
peaches.
Nick, you guys want to come and try?
Yeah, you want to try some?
Um, I-
Come get it.
again, our usual
Well, it's
Italian
on the
cookies.
table.
Well, it's on the table.
This one.
Amaretti
Nice.
and a peach.
Yeah, you take a peach, Dimitri.
These are just some typical Italian munchies while
Mhm.
we're chatting.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, well, yeah. So what else? Well,
Speaking of dealing with testosterone,
oh, here we go.
so I usually coach senior girls volleyball at Brennan. Not testosterone, but I will say grade 11 and 12 high school girls, there's going to be drama and whatever, and you got to navigate that a little bit. But this year, I am now also coaching senior boys volleyball. So it will be interesting to see.
I can't wait for the update on that.
Yeah. Well, first practice was yesterday. Well, it's still technically tryouts. Really great group of kids. They're all, really nice. They call me Miss and Ma'am, but I'm like, no, I don't need the Miss and Ma'am. You can call me Coach. It's fine, and they're pretty good about that.
That's good.
And it seems like we're gonna be good. I'm not gonna have to deal with the drama. I could be a little bit more tough and not have to, worry about it. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, ladies. I love you guys,
But
but
Yeah.
yes, I do have to take a different approach
yeah,
than what comes natural to me.
yeah,
But I'm kind of excited.
yeah. Well, you should be. It's a
Yeah.
different experience, right? It's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
I still know they got a lot of work to do, but we'll be good.
You'll be good.
We'll be good.
I'm happy not coaching. It feels really
Really?
nice to have relieved my.
I don't know. I like coaching. I don't see myself not coaching.
I never thought I would stop either, to be truthful.
Yeah.
I thought that because of my love of sport, I would be involved till the day I die. I would say I'm still kind of a little bit involved.
Mhm.
There's some things, other things I'm doing in the background of things. Um, but honestly, it feels good not to have to yell.
I don't mind yelling.
Yeah, I no, I understand. Like I told you, I have to get that picture for you, Dimitri. You know, the picture of that I showed you of me yelling on the back
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
shirts. It's so true. Like I there were times when I didn't yell. And then someone said to me, I remember one time I'm yelling at them and they're like, "Why are you yelling?" I go, "I just said this 5 times without yelling and nobody heard me. So now I have to like why I have to yell for you to hear me?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the funniest part of that whole thing is coaching the bases. I never said a word. They were all signs. I don't use words on the
Yeah.
bases unless I'm calling someone's name, right? So if I'm calling someone, I'm telling them how many out. I still don't tell. I don't say how many out. It's my fingers.
Mhm.
There's nothing else, right?
Mhm.
So and if I want someone to stay, my hand does this. If I want someone to go, I just do this.
Yeah.
So there's no actual talking when they're running the
Yeah.
bases. It's defensively when I'm trying to tell them something
Mhm.
and they're not paying any attention. And I'm like, okay, guys, like, and I call everybody guys or peeps. Like it doesn't matter if you're male or female or how you identify, you're guys
Mhm.
and peeps. And it's not disrespectful. It's just you're a group of people. So this is what I've chosen to call this group without identification. So a lot of times, like our, first of all, our shortstop should know better. But in the last tournament, I literally yelled. They were playing defense, and I yelled so loud at him
Mhm.
because he went out to get a ball defensively in a position that the center fielder could have got. And she is incredible. Our center fielder, like
Yeah.
you don't need to be, you can go behind her in case she misses. It's very rare. And she's got a good arm. I'm not worried about her. So he's running out. And because he ran out into a position that is not his, she stopped. And so he didn't get to the ball, but she stopped because she didn't want to bang into him and he already called it, which is the
Yeah.
proper thing to do. So the person is now at second base because you went into a position that is not yours.
Yeah.
And I yelled from the bench, "Let the girls play." And everyone just started howling.
Yeah.
That was my way of going, "You effed up." Because she would have been fine. And I
Mhm.
told him that. I go, she had that. I don't know why you were running. And he's like, I know, I know. I'm like, okay, and I go, and you know how good she is. So I don't know what was in your brain right there. He's like, you're right, you're right.
I don't know. I think the time for yelling for me, anyway, is at practice.
Oh no, I yell in games.
The only time I yell in games is if they're doing really, really dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay. And I will call a timeout and be like, hey, get your shit together.
Yeah.
You guys know better. Let's go. That's about it. But for the most part, I like, I'm coaching. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there and I'm watching and I'm
Yeah.
seeing and like, thinking about what we can do with the next practice or whatever, how we can adjust certain things. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't teach you any more
Yeah.
during a game than I already went through a practice for the last however many days or weeks or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm nothing I'm gonna say in that moment is gonna be able to change it, right? So I will make like certain adjustments if I'm like, oh hey, like I'm seeing this defensive spot is
Yeah.
open a lot
Yeah.
because I've been told I'm good at it. I don't think I'm that crazy good at it, but I'm like, I watch this because this play,
Yeah.
they're going to tip it here, they're going to hit it there, whatever, and then bang. Every time. I'm
Every
like,
time.
okay, what did I
tried to tell
say?
you, yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, I'll make small adjustments like that. But for the most part, I'm like, you guys, you know what you're doing, you know what you got to do. I've
Yeah.
given you the tools, now do it.
Yeah. We played in the last tournament that we just played. We played a team that was extremely, I want to say, unethical. They didn't cheat. But when you play co-ed, there are
Mhm.
certain things you do and you do not do in co-ed, okay? It just ethically
Yeah.
it's what you do, right?
Yeah, yeah. for volleyball, you don't block girls, or
Yeah, so
you do
some
block
ethical
girls. Yeah.
things when you play co-ed, because
It depends on
the
the level too. Yeah.
correct. The assumption is that girls are not as whatever, okay? I don't like the assumption, whatever, you made those choices.
Yeah.
However, on we play highest level comp.
Mm-hmm.
Um my girls on my team are better than my guys.
Nice.
So if you're playing that crap, my girls, you're done. Like, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
So the one guy, I have a girl playing third base, which a lot of men will tell you, why do you have a girl playing third base? It should be a guy, until they see her play.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, okay. So she's playing, and they tried, right? They tried. And literally line drive, smacks it up. Then another guy comes up lower on the bag, snaps it, throws it to first. She has the best, like, when you hear, I don't know if you guys, when I do this, it's the catching. The sound of the ball into the glove when it's a hard throw is like a really nice sound. It's the best in the pocket. To me, it's the
Yeah.
sound of amazing, right? She has that every time. Like, she's it, right?
Yeah.
So is my second baseman. So are my a lot of people put in co-ed, a lot of people will put their weakest player behind the plate. I do not do that, because in comp, people will run to get home.
Mm-hmm.
So I use one of my strong players who I know can catch the ball no matter how fast the ball is coming at them from a guy or a girl, and can also make a double play if someone's stupid and decides to have to run somewhere else. So I have one of my stronger girls that back catches. And again, if people would just think about these things, their game is different, right?
Yeah.
But this team that we played decided to just play on the girls. All my girls in outfield, there's nothing you can get past them. All my girls infield, you can't get past them. And they kept doing it, and my girls did nothing. As soon as they hit the guys were making errors this weekend. I was like, oh my God, you guys. And then it's sort of a thing, at the end of the tournament, I go through the stats.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, and I don't do individual, I do men against women. So the stats against men against women. And every time the guys are always, well, it's not really fair. I go, the girls are better. I don't know what to tell you. And then they have to buy drinks. That's how it works. So that's how I like it. But if you don't, I will miss those things. Those are the fun things. But the anxiety I get when we're playing something really competitive and playing for money, like big money, the anxiety I get, we are known for being a team that does not wake up till the third inning. It's standard, which if we're starting to get scored on, I'm having breakdown on like in the dugout. I'm having a breakdown, like literally, and everybody knows that. Nothing is said because they know. They know it's like no. Everybody
Get more worried when you're quiet than when you're loud.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm quiet, there's a problem. But anyway, So I will not miss that. I will not miss people not getting to the diamonds on time, and me having every excuse so the game doesn't have to start yet because I don't have enough players.
Yeah.
People not paying attention to other rules and then telling me they didn't know the rule. Meanwhile, I just told them all the rules, because different tournaments have different rules.
Yeah.
Especially down in the States, different tournaments, like literally we play one tournament that's only aluminum bats. Now, for a lot of people, you don't understand that, but different bats are used for different. There's wood bats, there's aluminum bats, there's composite. This one tournament only uses aluminum bats, so that's a whole conversation as well. So there's a lot of things that I'll be happy not to have
to worry about.
No, not to have to train, not to have to tell them. Like we were doing batting clinics, so that I could watch and show them what to do and what not to do. And even now, when they're batting now, in a game, if they're not doing well, I'll ask them, like, do you want me to tell you what's going on? If you want, I don't like to do it in the middle of a game, because if someone's already in their head, they're in their head, and I don't want to be that person. But if there's someone that wants to hear so they can correct it, then I will tell them and we will talk about it. They're adults. They're not kids, right? So, but an adult adults get into their heads when they're doing something wrong, and getting them out is the hardest thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing with volleyball too. It's like that's why I'm playing in a women's league. It's my second year going to be playing in an all women's league.
Yeah.
Way better. The competition is better.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is better.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, you don't have whiny men who get in their own heads and whatever. They don't make a good hit. They don't make a good block or whatever. And then they're like, oh, come on. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. But yeah, I did the the like unspoken rule thing. I found out that's actually only a Windsor League specific thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I played in a tournament in St. Catharines last year. Everybody gets blocked. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy, which I liked more
I like it too because it's a
because
respect thing. But
yeah,
if they're there, they should be able to play.
exactly. But there's also it's I don't know, it's kind of the unspoken rule that you don't block girls unless you're like, "Oh, can I block you?" or like there's some
Maybe it is
conversation.
Windsor,
But it also is because like the net is higher.
Mm.
So for some of the shorter people that are playing, it's harder to get it over. So it's like come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like a hard hit or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a little lob over and you're just being over dramatic at that
Let's be
point.
realistic. I played volleyball and
Mhm.
not well. Okay,
Well,
almost 5 feet tall.
yeah.
You know, there's not a lot I'm doing in volleyball. Okay, I'm gonna volley.
Yeah.
That's about. Oh, I'm gonna set. I can set.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's it. There's
Yeah.
nothing else happening. There's
Yeah.
no jump. I can't reach the freaking.
Yeah.
I'm not blocking. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Like I can't do it.
I am blocking. I
Yeah, well,
love
yeah.
it when I get
Do you?
blocked. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, put hands up. Watch. I'll cut around it every single time. Every time I'll cut around it.
Yeah.
But when I had finals for our summer beach league,
Mm.
it was I think second round
Mm-hmm.
of playoffs. This guy goes up, hits an overpass straight down. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. So then he goes to do it again and I go, well, I'm gonna freaking put hands up.
Yeah.
I, for whatever reason, was a little springier than usual. And I got usually I'm like probably this much on beach.
Yeah.
Because you
It's
know
harder on
it's
beach, yeah.
harder.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
there's nothing, so you're
Springing.
sinking, and then you're
Yeah.
But I got like this much over,
Ooh.
and I stuffed this guy. Okay,
I love to hear
so
that.
hard
I
that
love
you
to
just
hear
hear
that.
it go off my hands,
Yeah.
and then it went like right over him straight down, and he hit it and it was looking at me like. And I was like, yeah, that's right. And my whole team, we were all freaking out. It was great. That's my own volleyball play of the year
Yeah.
so far.
That's your ESPN turning moment?
Yeah, that was my TSN turning
Or
point.
TSN?
TSN turning
Or
point.
ESPN, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
But no, it was great. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, block me. I'm like, I know how to hit around you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it doesn't
Yeah.
bug me. But then again, my friend who's like 5'2" on our team, she's gonna hit and you're gonna block her. That's you're like
Standard, yeah.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
blocking like a free ball.
Yeah,
At
it's
that
not
point.
fair,
No
yeah.
offense, love you guys, but you know what I mean.
Listen, when you're short, there are games. There are certain things when it doesn't matter what your size is, right? There's certain things. And I have always said that.
Yep.
I have also never been, as you know, the person go, oh, I can't do that,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't matter. I'm going to try it, right? And I'm going to figure it out probably.
Yeah.
Chances are I'll figure it out because you can't tell me. If you tell me I can't, that's the end of the conversation and I'm
Yeah.
doing. Those are the two things that I'm so terrible because sometimes you can't. So to keep doing sometimes is not the best
Mm-hmm.
solution. But with me in sports, I am always like, I can do,
Yeah.
can do, right? Like and I'm not good at volleyball. Let's be realistic.
That's because you're short, and that's okay. Your game is just different when you're
It's
shorter.
different. Yeah, it's just
If you
different.
don't have a crazy vertical and
Yeah.
you're shorter. I mean, to be fair, I'm 5'9" and I'm still on the shorter end for women's
Yeah,
volleyball
for women's
player.
volleyball. That's true.
But in my peak, I used to be able to touch 9'3", so.
Well, Jaden, my cousin that you
Mhm.
met the other day, she's like 6 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to
I
me.
wish.
What
I was
happened?
supposed to be 6
I'm
foot.
just saying, all these
Thanks,
cousins.
Mom.
Yeah, all my cousins that are tall, and I
My
got this
dad and my
short ass.
aunt, they're the same height. They're 6'3".
They're 6'3".
And then my
Yeah.
mom's 5'8", 5'7", I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I'm like, and I'm 5'9". Here's my little sister. She's like 5'11". I'm like, and as much as I love you, Nina, I'm more athletic than you, so your height has gone to waste.
Rude, eh? My dad used to say to my brother and I, not my sister. Sorry, Gina. He used to say, my brother has natural athletic ability. He's just one of these people, you give him a sport and he's the best at it within like the day. You know, those kinds of people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's my brother. And he's my baby brother. Anyway, and he used to say if we could take my drive and my commitment and put my brother's talent together, we would have had an NHL player. That's what he used to say. And I was like, and which one of us would have been it? And he was like, well, him, of course. It's always like, oh, him, of course.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's the boy. In Italian families, the boy is
Yeah.
very important. Whatever. Rules are not
the way it
made for the
is.
boys.
Yeah.
In case anybody's wondering, in Italian families, the boys don't really have a lot of rules. Maybe it's better now. Is it better now? I don't know. You don't have any boys in your family. You wouldn't know. But in my sister and I, we did everything. My brother didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. And my sister's not really athletic. She is a very active person.
Mm-hmm.
She kayaks, they hike, they do
Yeah.
like the outdoorsy stuff
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
as we do. And she did play some sports, but she's just not really super
Yeah.
coordinated. Like we tease her and please don't carry a knife. And
Yeah.
there's the whole thing. Someone was letting her cut a watermelon when we were up north in August, and I was like, "Who gave you a knife?" Like,
Well,
yeah. But anyways,
no, Nina's sport was basketball. She was pretty solid, but also she like had a weird growth spurt and then kind of got a little uncoordinated.
Yeah, takes time to
but,
get that back.
You know,
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
She
But
is
it is what it is.
athletic.
Yeah.
But
And then you have my son who is athletic, but is very, he's very quiet, right? So he snowboards, and he doesn't snowboard like normal people snowboard. He's a adventure or an extreme. So I'll get videos and I'll be like, yeah, I can't watch. He's jumping off some cliff at one point, and I'm like, that's hey.
don't need that. Yeah.
But anyways, and he's also a really good golfer, and I wanted to golf with him the other day, and he was like, Mom, I haven't done it. If we go to the driving range, we'll do it. So he's very not confident in himself, even when he's good at something. So that's a hard thing. He's older now too, so I gotta watch what I say and do around him, because I'm not supposed to be, as a mom, I can't help it. I'm too much of a mom.
That's okay.
Yeah, but he's 28. I probably need to stand back.
Maybe a little bit, but also, you want him to be safe and not do stupid stuff.
I'm a mama to
Just
you
fine.
too. Like I'm always
Yeah.
I'm a mess.
And
A whole mess.
look how much stupid things I do. So,
But I love you
know.
for it. Yeah. Okay. So we also talked about, our for generational conversation. This is good today. We're talking about sports and different things. We're very the same level. See, we're not as different. This is what I'm trying to tell people. We're having great conversations about sports and the things that we like and don't like. And it's amazing. It's the same. The conversation is the same.
Yeah.
There's no difference. We're not fighting about an opinion that, in my generation does this, it's the same. So this is what I'm trying to get to people. You can have normal conversations no matter what age you are. But yeah, okay. So the other thing, speaking of all of that, lead into talking about 70s and 80s games that are coming back. So I was just looking over at the shelves because I know there's a couple there that are like that we're using again now. Perfection is one of them.
I used to play Perfection all the time.
Battleship is like from a long time ago. And everybody uses it now. So the only thing now, they have even adult Battleship, but with shots. Have you seen that game?
Yeah. I've played that.
Have you played it?
Yeah, I've also played the one where you put the sheet up. You play the actual person one.
The person one.
You throw water balloons.
Yes, that one's
That
really
one's fun.
funny. We've done that one a few times.
Yeah.
The other one is Life. Life's been around a long time.
Yeah, I used to play Life.
Monopoly, of
I
course,
used to play
Monopoly's changed.
Life on the computer. Like I had the little CD one. You
Oh,
put it
yeah?
in and then you play.
Okay.
Yeah.
The very first game, so the very first computer game I ever played, I think it's called Pong, where it was just like the tennis
Yeah.
thing and you're just
Pong.
moving. It's Pong. That's the very first, that shows you my age. Let's not divulge when that was. But yeah, that's the very first computer game I ever played. And the funny thing is, now they have these tournaments that are all old age games. So they call them, right? So because everybody's playing these new fantastic graphic games that are out there, which Call of Duty, all these things that are amazing, right? And they have like for money, right? Like this is what you do, Minecraft. Am I saying that right? Minecraft.
St. Clair College, they have a esports team.
Yeah, esports. So does the University of Windsor. They have a whole esports thing. It's a big thing now, right? Like, and I look at it now and it's amazing how far it has come.
Definitely.
But yet they still have these tournaments with the old games, which I think is pretty amazing too, right?
Yeah.
Like we were doing Pac-Man the one day. Everyone's like, "How do you do Pac-Man? Do you know how to do Pac-Man?" Yeah, it's pretty easy, right? Wah, wah, wah. But it's addictive. I don't know why. The other one that we used to play all the time and now it's an expression that we use,
Mm-hmm.
is Tetris. Did you play? Have you played Tetris?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you go in the fridge and you're trying to put things in, and the express it became an expression. Okay, now we're playing Tetris with the fridge,
Yeah.
right? So like this became not only a game but an expression, which is really cool, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What other games? So the one that I watched a YouTube video on it. I think it's Dude Dads. Have you ever heard of Dude Dads? Because I was looking up the game Operation,
Mm-hmm.
because that's an old game that I love. And I saw a comedian talking about Operation, and no
Yeah.
wonder we all, no wonder 80s kids all have anxiety and mental issues. They're playing games like Operation, shocking themselves. Anyway, it was funny. But Dude Dad made like a life-size Operation game where you're using tongs
Mm.
and I thought it was hilarious. I was like, I need to find someone who can make this game for me. So yeah, those are some of the games. But we're playing them again now.
Yeah.
Like they've come back around.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people too are trying to get out of the, video game kind of,
Genre.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like, parents and everything. They're like, well, because it's closer to my generation that they're, you
Yeah.
know. So they're like, okay, I didn't really grow up playing video games till I was a little bit older. Let's play like some of the basic ones. Because kids are becoming a little dependent on like iPads and tablets and phones and
Yeah.
whatever. And it's like, read a book,
Yeah.
So-
That's my other thing too, like Kindle and all this stuff. I still like my book.
Yeah.
Because you're on
physical
screen so
copy.
much, right?
Yeah.
We watch so many things now. We're on our phones. I don't want to read my book on a screen. I want to
Yeah.
read my book so I still love my book,
Mm-hmm.
which everybody makes fun of me for, but I love it.
I split it up now.
Do
Like
you?
I
Okay.
get Kindle Unlimited because I'm like, oh, I can scroll through a book instead
Yeah.
of scrolling through social media or whatever.
Well, I have what's it called? On my phone that I read books for, like when I'm on a train or when I'm traveling for work or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it Kindle Unlimited?
Galatia.
T?
G. Okay.
I don't know.
Galatea. It's books.
Huh.
Anyway, I paid for it, and
Oh.
that's my like when I go on a train or a plane or whatever, I got my phone. I'm just reading through, and because I'm not carrying a book to make my luggage even more heavy than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're getting the sign from Nick telling us to shut up. Because somebody
Pictures are really
in
good.
this particular group of people needed to leave and be short today. And not physically short, but anyways,
No, I'm always tall.
facts. So, on that note, Nick, we are paying attention to you.
Yeah.
And we will close this up
He's
because
gonna send us smoke signals next time.
yes, because we keep talking. Italians, we keep talking.
Yep.
We talk a lot. Hence the show. So on that note, we will continue next week. Do we need one to say for a vertical to watch next week, or should I just tell you guys in our group chat what that is, and then hope that you watch it for next week?
Yeah.
Group chat idea.
Yeah.
Group chat,
idea.
everybody's group chat.
Otherwise,
Okay.
we'll forget.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we'll group chat it, and I will let you know which one we're gonna watch, and
Sounds
then
good.
we'll do a proper, and then
Review.
we'll do another review of a couple more of the
Yeah.
ones that we investigated, because we'll investigate them further, and we'll talk to you about that. And again, if you see these and you want us to talk about something that we haven't talked about, feel free to tell us that, because we will. And on that note, we will see you next time.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.